Imagine you're responsible for monitoring network traffic in your Azure environment. You want to know where the traffic is coming from, which services are talking to each other, whether there's anything unusual or suspicious. That's where Azure Traffic Analytics comes in. Traffic Analytics is a cloud-based solution that gives you deep visibility into your network traffic, especially NSG flow logs, and turns raw data into actionable intelligence. And the best part, you don't need to be a data scientist to use it. Azure Traffic Analytics is a network monitoring and visualization tool built on top of Azure Log Analytics. It takes NSG and virtual network flow logs from your virtual networks and analyzes them automatically to reveal traffic hotspots, inbound outbound flows, communication paths between subnets, VMs and regions, threat detection, and bandwidth consumption trends. You don't just collect logs, you get answers. You can get to the traffic analytics by typing Network Watcher in the Azure search bar as shown. I've landed in the traffic analytics section of Azure Network Watcher, where we can monitor user and application activity across cloud networks. When you begin using traffic analytics, the first step is to enable NSG or VNet flow logs on the specific NSG or VNet where you want visibility. This allows you to capture every allowed or denied network flow to and from your virtual machines. Once the flow logs are enabled, they're automatically sent to a designated Azure storage account. Think of this storage as your raw data lake, where every packet story begins. From there, Azure Monitor steps in and gathers these logs into a log analytics workspace. This is where the real magic starts. Data begins transitioning from raw text to something meaningful. Now, traffic analytics takes over. It consumes the flow log data from log analytics and transforms it into interactive charts, visual heat maps, alerts, and detailed traffic reports. Suddenly, your complex network activity becomes clear, visual, and actionable. Instead of staring at endless lines of logs, you get filtered insights, ready to help you spot trends, investigate issues, and secure your network more effectively. Let's click on Configure and create a sample flow logs. We're now on the flow logs page under Traffic Analytics. Let's click on Create. In this step, I am asked to choose the type of flow log I want to create. I selected Virtual Network, which is a broader and more scalable approach compared to logging at the network security group level. This allows me to capture all ingress and egress traffic across the virtual network. Great for gaining full visibility. Next, I picked a storage account where these flow logs will be saved and set the retention period to define how long the log should be kept. This helps in meeting compliance requirements and keeping storage organized. Once that's done, you simply click Next. Analytics to proceed with enabling traffic analytics, where Azure will turn those raw logs into rich insights and visualizations. On this configuration page, you're now enabling traffic analytics, which gives you rich visualizations and actionable insights from your flow logs without needing to manually parse raw log data. Think of it as the smart layer that turns logs into traffic maps, heat maps, alerts, and optimization insights. I've ticked the box to enable traffic analytics, which means Azure will start processing your NSG or virtual network flow logs into structured reports. Next, I've selected a traffic analytics processing interval. In this case, every 10 minutes. That's how often Azure will scan the logs and refresh the analytics. If you want near real-time visibility into traffic patterns or security anomalies, this is a good interval. Once this is done, you can click Review plus Create to finalize it and kick off network visibility the smart way. Once traffic analytics is enabled, you will see the screen something like this. Once the logs begin flowing and reach the workspace, this page will come to life with interactive charts, traffic patterns, alerts, and insights into your cloud network. So, what's your key takeaway? With Azure Traffic Analytics, you shift from reactive troubleshooting to proactive visibility. Instead of waiting for someone to report a problem, you spot it before it becomes a ticket. In short, you're turning your flow logs into network intelligence. And that's what separates basic monitoring from strategic network defense.